Alright guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Mr. Baby, and today I'm going to be giving you guys the complete guide that you need to complete this EZA, the EZA for this DYSPO and this STR TOPPO. So we will take a look at these units after I go over the category, but this EZA is weak to the Universal Survival Saga category. Okay, so this category is insanely strong. So LR Jiren is now out on JP. So if you play JP and you have this guy, congratulations, because this guy can probably just plow through the event very easily. Now for global players, obviously, you know, you're not going to have a lot of these units. Not a lot, but a few of these units are currently on JP right now. But there's a lot of free-to-play options, like I said, as well. So you guys can start preparing right away. So Jiren, very good. Hit is going to be very good in here. He has... he'll be good against DYSPO at least, right? Because you're going to be facing DYSPO and TOPPO within the EZA. So you want a mixture of AGL units as well as tech units, right? So Hit's going to be very good in here. Like Kaioken Goku, he might be okay. Jiren will be okay. This free-to-play Android 18 will be really good. Jiren will be really good in there too, the free-to-play Jiren. So please grind him up. You grind him up from the story event for this Jiren. This Intelligence Android 17 will be probably pretty good in here too, as well as this UI Goku. These are all free-to-play units, so you guys can grind up right away. LK and Caulifla, gonna dominate as usual. Go Frieza and our whatever you want to call them, Goku and Frieza and Jiren, like I said, they're gonna dominate in this because they're tech, right? And then DYSPO, again, he's AGL, right? So you want to bring tech units as well as AGL units. That's why this girl's gonna be so freaking insane in there. UI Goku, he's not gonna. I wonder how much damage he'll take if he gets hit. Because let's say, like in a harder event, right? I think when I brought this guy in the EZA for Rose, AGL Rose, if he got hit, he got one-shotted. Basically, literally, at stage 30 or something like that, he got one-shotted. So he has to dodge, of course. Probably in the later stages. We'll see how hard it is, but they might ramp up the difficulty because the power on this category is absolutely insane, right? Then you got the new LR Goku and Vegeta. I'm not gonna say the full name; it's just too long. But they're actually, I think they're going to be very good in here too. This Kakunza and this Rosie, I don't know how good they'll be in something like the EZA event, simply because they need to build up a little bit. But I feel like them being on rotation together, since they're both free to play units and they both have EZAs, I think they'll be very, especially Kakunza, right? Because she's AGL, so I think running them together might be very interesting. Again, I can't even test this out until it comes on global, so all you JP players will have to let me know how that goes. Then we got AGL Krillin, very good. This Boo. Okay, let's take a look at this Boo really quick. This guy is really good for shorter events. Let me just show you guys why. This is his awakening. Attack and defense was 150%. Plus an additional attack and defense, key 3, plus additional attack and defense was 150%. And high chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attack, for 7 turns from the start of turn. So this guy attacking TOPPO, right, is attack and defense plus 300% for the first 7 turns. Then you got someone like UI Goku, right, who is like this category. I honestly feel like this EZA might be pretty difficult because the power, the sheer power of this category is a little bit insane, right? Evolution Blue Vegeta is okay. This Caulifla has her chance to dodge can come in clutch too. Then we have this Caulifla who literally just dodges hit. Like Caulifla can't be hit. This Caulifla cannot be hit, and the fact that she stacks attack, she can do some good damage to TOPPO, not TOPPO, to DYSPO. I don't know about TOPPO though, she's been around for a really long time. So even on global or JP, if you have her, please don't bother her. Like keep her. She is a very solid unit. Then we got this summonable Android 18 as well as Android 17. If you've been playing the game for any amount of time now, you probably have multiple copies of them. They're going to be very solid in this EZA against TOPPO. I keep saying TOPPO, I meant DYSPO. And then we have this free-to-play Super Saiyan 2 Kaba, right? I feel like everyone should have this guy grounded up about now. Unless like again you're new to the game. Let's see how he drops so I can show you guys. He drops as this SR Kaba right here from does it show the story event? It's a Universe 6 story event. And then, I think it's a Universe 6 story event. And he awakens into this guy right here. And then you need to go to a separate Dokkan event to awaken him to Super Saiyan 2 Kaba right here. This guy is actually, he's pretty He's decent. For a free-to-play unit, he's actually pretty good, but he'll help you against DYSPO. Then we got this new unit. He won't take damage as long as you have a good amount of Universe 11 category allies on your team. Rubrian is insane. Dude, this guy needs an EZA, like really bad. UI Goku can come in clutch, I guess. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, so STR Kefla, not available on global yet, but by the time this EZA does come out, Kefla will be available. So you can definitely bring Kefla. You can definitely bring Kefla, right? Let me see something really quick. Okay, yeah. So you can also bring DYSPO to help you out against TOPPO, right? Which is, I mean, makes a lot of sense. All the AGL units, all these AGL units are going to help you against TOPPO, and then all these tech units are going to help you against DYSPO, basically. We have Jiren, he's going to be okay in there. Again, Goku and Goku, I don't know how good he's going to be in there, to be honest. The free-to-play Rubrian, like, if you're going to bring one of these units, you might as well bring STR Kaba if you have him he's a really, really solid support. It's just, I don't know, right? And then you have Brigadimo, who his defense is insane. Now, against someone like TOPPO, he might not do too well. He has type disadvantage, but up against DYSPO, I don't think you'll have too many problems, right? And then you have this new free-to-play casserole unit. You have Kefla, who definitely needs an awakening or like an EZA or something. And then you have this KO, right? So this category is very, very, very solid. It's not the biggest category, but there will be, a lot of units added to this eventually. But again, a lot of let's count how many free-to-play units. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. No LRs free-to-play, unfortunately. Let's just count them from here instead from up there. So you have one free-to-play unit right here, and then we have 2, 3, 4, 5. You're not free-to-play. 5, you're 6. Oh, you're 7 right here. Sorry, you're 7. You're 8 free-to-play units so far, and then 9, and then 10. So there's 10 free-to-play units on this category. And I mean, you can't really awaken this guy, so I guess if you want to count him too. But there's 10 free-to-play units on this category. So if you've been playing this game for any amount of time, you should have all 10 of those units grinded up, ready to go. And if you don't, then it's perfectly okay. Just get to it. Again, if you're playing for any amount of time, you should also have maybe at least one of these summonable units. And hopefully you did not bother them, right? So let's take a look at the new EZAs. DYSPO, I think, is not as good as TOPPO, simply because TOPPO, like, we'll look at TOPPO in just a second, right? But DYSPO gives AGL type key 3 and 100% to all stats, so he's okay. Like a decent leader skill, something I think I would actually run this. Let's say I didn't have another option, I would definitely run this as a secondary leader skill in Dokkan Battlefield. Now his super attack is actually really good. He raises attack and defense by 50% for 6 turns, which is very good. This is the only defense he gives himself here, besides being able to dodge. So I like that they did this, right? Now I feel like they were scared of giving him defense here when he already dodges, and they gave him defense from a super attack, which I feel like they could have still given him, like, in my prediction video, like I said, I gave him, I think, defense plus 50% at the start of turn. I think it was defense plus 50%. So 50% defense goes a long way for a unit like this, right? Because if he doesn't dodge, what does he have to go on, right? Like in the first slot, this guy can get killed in the first slot because he hasn't super attacked yet, and he has no defense from his passive. In a meta like this, you need defense. But his passive skill, attack plus 20%, and a chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attack, plus 20%, up to 60% at the start of each turn, plus an additional attack plus 20% with the same turn after evading an attack. So again, the issue here, right, is that he only has a 20% chance at the start of turn. So not only do you have no defense at the beginning, right, he only has a 20% chance to dodge. That's why this guy, like, having this guy is going to be very scary in something like Super Battle. He won't work in there because you want to, like, I don't even think, like, if you have a really strong, let's say you have Jiren on your team, I don't think you're going to make it to every turn where this guy's on. That's going to be like 6 turns in total. I don't know if you're going to be making that. So this guy, he's good, but he could have been a lot better. All they need to do is basically give him defense. Like, let's say they could have made him attack and defense plus 50%. Or they could have done attack and defense. Let's see. They could have done, yeah, attack and defense plus 20% at the start of each turn, which would have been really cool. But again, you would have you still don't have defense. I don't know, man. I don't know. This guy could have been a lot better. Next, let's take a look at TOPPO, who's leagues above DYSPO, in my opinion, right? So his leader skills a little bit worse. All types key 3 and 80% to all stats, which is okay. His super attack causes supreme damage to enemy and raises allies' attack by 30% for 1 turn. This is huge for someone like Jiren. You have this guy in the first slot. This guy super attacks. Now Jiren is buffed now by 30%, which is very, very good. Then his passive skill. Attack and defense plus 70%. This is what DYSPO lacks right here. If you take a look at him before his EZA, he gave himself no attack and defense. And so he wasn't the best, right? Like he lacked defensively, right? But now, this guy gives himself attack and defense plus 70%. Not only that, he gives all allies key 1 and attack and defense plus 40%, and all enemies defense minus 70%. UI Goku at the last stage not UI, but MUI Goku in the last stage Legendary Goku event can have his defense lowered. So imagine you have this guy on rotation, right? The first slot. Okay. Your attack and defense plus 70% is enabled. Okay. Plus a 40% defense, right? And then he lowers the defense of UI Goku or MUI Goku by 70%. This guy will be doing some pretty decent damage, but then Jiren, with attacks effective against all types, like you see where the sheer power of someone like LR Jiren comes in. That's why this guy is so good. Like this guy, like this TOPPO and this new Unit 2. Where's this? The Intelligence Pride Troopers really bring out the potential in this Jiren, which is really cool. And then he also reduces damage received by 40% when HP is 70% or less. So this right here is actually really cool because not only does he give himself defense now, but if you're a little bit weaker, let's say you don't have any healing items yet left, this guy will activate the ability to reduce damage received by 40%, which can definitely save you, right? So this guy is a must run on Universal Survival Saga, Realm of Gods, Final Trump Card, Special Pose, and Universe 11. Again, I mean, are you guys running? I don't think anyone's running Special Pose, in my opinion. I don't think anyone's running that. But all these other categories, people are definitely running. So I would say, please, please, please run this dude. This is a must run. Even if he's not Rainbow, just please must run. I can't wait for this guy's EZA. I can't wait for this guy's EZA, even though he's not that great. And then I can't wait for LR Jiren. If you guys are playing on JP, let me know if you pulled him. Let me know how many stones you used, and let me know if you pulled him. This guy is absolutely beautiful, and I can't wait for him to come out. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.